Hello there, guys and gals, animal friends, and spirit pals. Welcome right here on the Spirit Whisper channel. Me and Debbie are at it again, back again.
Here we are.
Yes, this is Debbie, and she's from the Freebird Spirit channel. I'm hosting today, so it's kind of originating here, but we're streaming from both channels. And welcome. Today is what? It's Nature and Animal Day, just like every Monday for the past so many years. And
How many years, Mark?
well, I'm going
Like
to say we've
forever.
been doing this about 3.5
Can you guys believe that? 3.5 years.
because you and I started pretty much after I started my channel. I mean,
Oh yeah, right. Soon after.
we met pretty quick and then we just started it. I don't know. So it's been great. It's been one of the best things about my whole thing, my whole journey here. But anyway, today we always read on animals. That includes all your pets. But you can also ask questions about nature, the weather. What
JC
else?
has a question there at 202.
Any other naturey things you can come up with. The more interesting is the better.
So yeah, and you guys, Mark was telling me because I was away for the weekend with my little kiddos because they start back to school today. That's so weird. We were talking about that too. But anyway, I missed some of the goings on with you know with our current situation that we're all in.
Well,
And he
fortunately,
was telling me that Russia released some of Melania's porn videos.
yeah,
And I'm not against anybody doing porn videos if that's what you want to do. I don't. You do you. But when they are hypocrites, like Mark was saying, when you're hypocrites, then there's an issue.
yeah, a lying hypocrite and acting like you're so high and mighty. And plus,
Yeah.
this is, just I think it's very questionable just how legal of an alien she is and how
Right.
she got into the country. Just how,
Exactly.
considering how anti-alien they are, that's also so hypocritical because I guess, I don't think she followed all the proper steps.
Well, no, no, and they gave her some kind of what was that, genius, visa?
Please, genius. Yeah, she's such a genius that she stole um, Michelle Obama's speech word for word. Remember that? When
Yeah,
it was like word for word, word for
yeah,
word. It wasn't
word
even
for word.
like, oh, she's, oh, God. Anyway, they make me sick. And now they're going to build on to the White House and, a big, glorious dance
Oh
hall,
my gosh.
all gilded in gold.
So such a waste. We have kids starving, families, people starving.
Getting
Um,
distract from the Epstein thing.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah, I like that. And said Uncle Donald and Vladdy Daddy are going through a bromance breakup.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm here for that. I'm here for that because we're gonna uh, uh, Vladdy's gonna throw him under the bus.
yeah. Melania is here on a genius visa. Yeah, that's how my dog got here too. So stupid.
Um,
Can't stand it. Okay, here's some more
yeah,
questions.
yeah, you got him. Okay,
Okay,
I'm gonna make sure you get them all.
okay, thank you.
So we're gonna do. Why did all of a sudden I get so?
Pretty sure she was a mail order, bro.
Well, I mean, it makes sense because Epstein introduced him on his plane, and um, that's where they
Yeah. And
first.
he goes, look, here's some pictures of her. Oh yeah, that's all of her. I see. Okay. He goes, I like that because that's what I usually grab them by right there in that picture. Yeah, and she destroyed the rose garden. Yeah, puke.
Why is it like?
All that gilded gold all over they put all over. It's just so tacky. I can't stand it. Yeah. Okay. Uh, let me see here. Did I get all the questions? Did I get all the questions?
Ooh,
They're
my
rolling
lighting is getting weird.
right in. Rolling in with those questions. Okay. Well, Debbie and I were going to pull a quick card on before we get started with your animal questions. Okay, there's another question. We're going to pull a quick card on. Okay, there's another question. Will the orange Oompa Loompa still be in the White House at the end of the year? Nigh on to New Year's. Is that the question we're going to ask?
Yeah.
Okay,
I was just trying to fix my lighting.
no problem.
Will he be in the White House by the end
The year of 2025.
of 2025?
Wow, there's lots of animal questions. Okay. Oh, they met at the Kit Kat Club. I know, no, please, Lord, spare us. A new member of the listening audience.
As I'm trying to tap in, I keep remembering. I just heard this interview, and this guy he was a doctor, and he was invited to Mar-a-Lago. It was back in the day, and I think it was during his first time in office, and he was invited to go golfing at Mar-a-Lago. So he got on Trump's plane, did all that, went to Mar-a-Lago, and Trump asked him. He says, he told him, I can't pee. Well, he said it more harshly. I can't pee or do the deed. Again, said it more harshly because of his gonorrhea flare up.
Oh,
Yeah, he told the doctor this. What can I do about it?
oh, Lord.
Yeah. And so the doctor gave him something or told him what to do or whatever. And I guess it worked for a little bit, but so I thought that was interesting. Interesting piece of news.
Well, and plus, I keep watching some of the young kids on YouTube who have their new shows, which I like them. I mean, they're like 30 or something, 30s, and they just keep on it, keep on it, keep on it. And, he looks like he's losing it every single day. Every single clip is very dementia ridden. And then I saw a nice new thing still. There's that one woman who's just still really pushing this stealing of the election. That ex-CIA member, or what was it, CIA, FBI or something, who came out and said, we did a complete check of the thing, and Kamala Harris won by tons.
Tons. I read that.
Please put that out, please. That drives me crazy. Okay.
I'm thinking he may make it through 2026, but not much longer. Like it is right around there.
Yep. That's kind of exactly what I'm getting to, Debbie.
Like right around the beginning of the year, but it looks like 2026 is when he leaves.
Yeah, that's what I think. I got this. I'll show you these cards just because they're interesting. They're these new cards I'm using called Shuffle. Um, but I like this. So it kind of looks like, yeah, he's still standing, but you know, what is that? This is the delusion and illusion card mixed with like the ace of maybe the page or wands or something. I can't tell exactly. But like standing, but there's nothing. It's he's not standing on anything solid. So it's all the illusions, and he's got it right up there for all to see. So I think the illusions, the lies, let's call it lies, are more obvious than ever. Although, how could they even be more obvious? The next, I get this hermit filled with arrows. Um,
Oh, look at that. Yeah.
Heading towards the end, like his relationship, his partnership with the devil, the
Right.
lovers and the
Right.
devil,
Yeah.
um, is leading him to an end. So I like this. It's the chariot.
Stop it. We got the same.
Oh, look, the chariot and the devil. Look, and you got that devil, and it looks so interesting because this devil is like with the lovers, but it's like the exact same thing. And the chariot. So it's like getting ready to go. He's right at the.
You guys.
And this chariot is blended with justice. So it looks like,
Stop. I'm freaking out. That's exact.
I know. It's crazy. But really, the cards are saying the same thing to both of us. That it looks like he might still barely be standing. But it's like, coming to the end, I think.
Yeah. Yeah. And we're just going to see more and more of his downfall. It's not going to be it's not going to be pretty. You have judgment coming at him, more and more truths coming at him in judgment. And this is how he's feeling. He's like, this is awful. Yeah, it is coming. So this came in.
Oh, look,
after.
you got this
So
card.
when we move into 2026, we're looking at this.
Yeah.
And then this, he's out, right? So
How could we get so many of the same cards? Because you got the swords in the back.
yeah.
You also got that justice card, which was blended with, I had the justice and the chariot blended. You had the chariot. Come on.
I mean, crazy. You got all the same cards, you guys.
I know, it's so weird. I love it.
So there you have it.
It's not even that weird because you and I do that a lot. It's kind of moved beyond weird into, well, yeah, that's natural. You guys draw the same cards all the time. Okay, let's get to some of these thousands of animal questions. I think I starred everybody. I think.
Yeah, I think we got everybody.
Okay, here we go.
Yeah, JC, I don't see Vance getting in. I never have.
I don't either. I feel like
something happens. Whatever stabs 45 in the back. But when I did that deep dive, it looked like Mike Johnson was Mike was getting in. That'd be worse. None of it's good. None of it's good. But we got to start picking them off at some point.
If they ever come out with the whole truth about the election and that he never won in the first place, I don't see how that would be the same for his vice.
Right.
They didn't win.
Oh, that makes sense.
So I don't see how that would be. It seems to me like you don't get to be it if you cheat. But I don't know. Then I don't know what you do about that because I'm not sure the only other time we had big obvious cheating was when he won the first time. So what are you going to do about it? Okay.
Right.
Let's look at, I'm going to pick somebody from Debbie's channel. Janice Powell. Say hi, you guys, if I call you out.
Right. And if you put your question in, stick around because we're not here long. So we don't want to be saying, are you here? Are you here?
And I'll also call out Libra's Path. So one of you guys say Heidi Ho, and then we will be reading for you.
Oh, Core has a question here too.
Okay, of course, man. I got all of. Okay, well, those people aren't answering, so we will go
Oh,
to
geez.
someone else.
Okay, you guys remember if you put your question in.
Laura Silverman, are you there? Dog Mom. I think I saw Dog Mom just a few minutes ago. Okay, well,
Dark. Holy cow. Dog Mom's here.
yeah, okay, got you guys. So now we have Linda. She said hello. Okay, let me get your question up here. Laura, I mean, not Linda. Laura Silverman, and then Dog Mom.
Okay.
Okay, Laura. Hi, Laura. We recently had to say goodbye to our beloved Ragnar. As the euthanasia, as the euthanasia drug was administered, I could feel his soul leaving his body. I felt like my insides were rising. Was I imagining it?
Okay. So Laura, as an empath, you would absolutely, and being so connected to Ragnar, you would absolutely feel that ascension, that disconnection. But what I'm seeing here with this is this shared moment was so important for Ragnar as well. It was almost like you assisted in making it such a peaceful transformation. And Ragnar is just sending you feeling, just wrapping you up with so much love because of that. And gratefulness because you were able to assist him in his transformation. And so thank you for that.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think you just, it was like, hey, Janice, I see you. It's like the two of you joined together. And so you were just having that sensation like he was having at the time. So I would say, you were sharing that feeling with him. And just right now, the message is this a dog? I'm thinking, but I don't know for sure. But his soul is saying, he's content, he's satisfied, he had a peaceful crossing, he's doing great on the other side, that kind of thing. It's a dog. Yep. So, I'm happy and content on the other side. And so I don't want you to worry about me, that kind of thing. But I think, yeah, you were sensing his soul leaving the body. That's what I think. All right. Moving along to Dog Mom. And then after Dog Mom, I saw you saying you answered, but now I can't find your question. Jeez. Where is Janice at?
Janice is here.
Oh, there's a question. Okay, Janice, you'll be after Dog's mom. My thing is, I lose the questions. Okay.
Sorry about my lighting. It's so bizarre. I don't get it.
You look a little dark today.
Yeah, I have my light on full blast, and all of a sudden my camera's reading dark.
No.
I don't get it. Like, if you guys could see how light bright my, and see, and then it adjusts. It's not supposed to do that.
That pink is so beautiful. It's really getting the color of your sweatshirt. It looks gorgeous.
Thank you.
Gigi never made it home. However, she came to never made it home. Okay. Was she lost? However, she came to me in a dream to let me know she crossed. Does she have a message for Dad? So
Okay, so is Gigi a dog, a cat?
I feel like maybe dog, if we go with dog mom, but was Gigi lost? Because the never made it home.
We need a little bit more of the story, dog mom. Sorry.
Yep. Because we maybe read on her before, but I of course never remember because we do too many of these for me to remember. I mean, I might remember by some fluke, but
This is how bright my light is, you guys. And it's showing dark. It's like I'm looking into the freaking sun.
Is there a filter or something?
So bizarre.
Somebody saying it looks like a soft filter. Like, I don't.
Like, I can't get it any brighter. Oof. See, now look, my hand's fine.
Jesus dog. Yes, she was lost. You thought she might make it. Her dad is alone now. So
Got you.
her dog dad. Her dad is alone now. She was lost.
All right. I'm going to talk to her.
Okay.
Gigi. Gigi. Oh, she sees that there are tears for her. She feels responsible for all the tears. So she's trying to. She is around. Like, she came to you in the dream, and is trying to reach him as well to try to make it right the best she can from the other side. But she's like like you would, like, I take responsibility for so message. Okay, so she's showing me that for her dad, it's almost like wanting him to refocus his thoughts, his narrative, his like perspective, and how she's showing me is like, look at this stick over here. It's a big stick, but you're focusing on this little stick over here. Focus on the big stick. So she's doing it like she can in her dog language. So really wanting him to kind of refocus on. It reminds me a little bit of the Five of Cups, Mark, where you're focused on the spilled cups, but you have these two big cups behind you that are full and like that. So kind of wanting him to refocus, but really wanting him to know that she is still right there with him in spirit. And she's trying to get him to recognize that. So she must be doing little things around the house that would create, that would make him think, was that her? That is her. licking his face, laying on his lap when he's sitting, the whole thing, laying, on, I've never seen a dog lay on a head, but up by his head, like all the things. So she's very present with him.
Yeah, I think so too. I kind of hear that same thing Debbie heard at the very beginning. For one thing, little Gigi is right there with them. Empathy, sees and hears. I mean, they're really connected. So that connection doesn't pass over. That's there and ever living. She wants to remind you too that, you know, her spirit goes on. She's still there. She's not. It's a shift and a change, but her essence, her spirit is still around you, and she hears you, knows you. She wants you to let go, if you can, the anger and the upset, the blame, and all that about how she left. I saw you said you think she was stolen and all that horrible. So she don't want you, as much as possible, she wants you to let go of how she left, and your feelings about that, because you don't want to stay in that energy. Because she says, don't think it was a mistake. It was time for me to move on, because my life is moving forward. So try not to get stuck in anger and upset about the way I lived. Now, she's still talking about, though, that life goes on and that spirit goes on. So she wanted to end this with these last two cards that I get a lot when a little dog's up on the other side. Choice, get off the fence, and companionship through thick and thin. Mm-hmm. So that's that. We continue to be connected souls. Life is unlimited. Like we say on here a lot, there's always a possibility that a little soul can find its way back to you. It's not over. So that's why she kind of wants you to change your focus a little bit if you're able to. Let's not focus so much on the ending, as much as possible. I know that's a horrible experience. But let's kind of look to the future and see how our relationship can move forward. Okay.
Blessings to you, dog mom. So sorry about that whole sitch. Yeah, and so is Gigi. Krista, you're in a community here. Welcome. And we all believe here that dogs definitely have spirits, and we are communicating with their spirit. If they're stick around and see what you feel towards the end.
Yeah, they might not have an ego, but they do have a spirit. And like you do communication and all that, that's kind of what you're communing with. That's where we connect, is through our spiritual aspect, when we talk to them and stuff like that.
When you connect with your fur babies,
right,
you're connecting to their soul.
Yeah, so let's move on to the next one. Next week, dog mom, we got.
So Janice, I think, right?
Janice, if I can just find her question. Then we'll do Dark Mother. I'm just trying to roll back up and find Janice's question again. You probably found it, but not me. I saw it a while ago, but now I've lost it again. And sometimes, when you're scrolling, it'll jump. There it is, Janice Powell. Okay. Hey, Janice. We got you. Then
Hi,
Dark.
Janice.
I see you're there. Let's see about this. I want to start that. All right. So Janice's question is: my sick sister Vicky Hogan have her kitties with her in heaven? Well, I feel like I don't even have to look, but I'm going to look anyway.
Yeah, it's a yes, but again, we're looking because we want to give you more to that story, right? Um,
They are. That they were really important to her. And
I see other animals around her too, so I'm wondering if, you know, like maybe old family pets when you were younger or whatever. But I see other animals around her as well. You know, she comes in and and I don't know if she was like this here, but the way your sister Vicky comes in, she's just very fresh and flowy and has this big hat on, like, you know, she's outdoors in the garden or whatever, you know what I mean? That whole feel to her. So I don't know if that's just a sweet message for you, Janice, to let you know that she's just I know it sounds weird to say, but living large. I do feel that we are more alive there than we are here. And that's the sense she's bringing me as well. And but yes, and she's showing me with her kitties, but I'm also seeing other fur babies as well.
yeah. And also I just hear for Vicky, it wouldn't be heaven if her kitties weren't there. I don't know. She's very, very connected to animals. I get that in general. Now she loved her kitty cats because that's who she could have at home and stuff. But I feel like she really was an animal lover in general, or um, very connected to the animal kingdom. Like she might, I don't want to put words in her mouth, but she might be like me saying, you know, a lot of times I like animals better than people, that kind of thing. So yeah, some dog.
Yeah. Yes,
I know.
that
I
makes
was
sense.
doggies too. I was wondering, you know, are we sure it's just
Yes, I was seeing the dogs around her as well.
right? And they're not. They didn't just greet her. They hang out. You know, they're with her. A couple of favorites hang out with her up there.
She's also Janice, she's saying thank you for holding her close to your heart and also keeping her alive in your heart. So I don't know if you talked to her, if you have some pictures or a picture of her that you have out or something like that, and you talk to her. But somehow you're keeping her alive in your heart, and that means a lot to her. As you continue to experience your time here, she is experiencing it through you, and you're kind of keeping her alive in your heart. She likes that.
And Janice, um, did you by any chance end up taking care of one of her pets after she passed? I'm just wondering if you inherited one of her pets.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's answering you, I think. I don't know, I kind of get a little bit of that, like wanting to thank you for that. If you inherited somebody after she passed, you know, a kitty cat or pet. Um, she, hmm, I don't know. I feel like when I said that thing about I kind of like animals better than people, it feels like she always felt like that all her life. And so maybe she had better luck with animals than with relationship with animals than relationships with people. Um, so that's what I'm hearing.
Giving you a big hug, Janice.
Yep. All righty. Thank you. And now we're going on to somebody else. I said, we got to find them again. Dark Mother.
Dark Mother. Mm-hmm.
Yep. Okay, Dark Mother. I lost my 21-year-old kitty, Oliver. Little Oliver. Does he have a message for me? Oliver.
Oliver.
But boy, has a boy wanted more. Little
Oh,
Oliver.
he's funny. Dark Mother. I love Oliver. He comes strutting in here. I've never seen a cat strut like this before, but it shows a little bit of his personality. You must have told him he was um, he's like, I'm a sexy beast, you mean? Oh, how cute is he? So you must have told him how beautiful he was, or that kind of thing. But because he came strutting in.
Well, yeah. He had a very full life with you. I mean, I don't think he could have
Oh yes.
asked for anything more, really. I was thinking about before I pulled card, it was just he, like his whole life was full and satisfying. So that makes me feel like you had him the whole time, and that his whole 21 years was great. I don't feel like he had a lot of, problems, or that he hardly ever caused any kind of concern or anything. It was like the easiest cat to have, kind of a thing.
I think he was a little bit of a picky eater, maybe on some things, but yeah. But other than that, yeah, 100%. I think just such a
because
such a like you said. Mm-hmm.
Picky maybe, but because he knew if he liked it, you'd get him something else or something. So
exactly. That's exactly it, Mark. That's hilarious. Yeah.
Kind of working you a little bit.
He was a good boy.
He was very strong and independent. I feel like he's probably pretty entertaining. I feel like I would laugh a lot at him. And here's the big card about this is him. This is his 21 years of life with you. He's just grateful, thankful. He felt
like a horse. Okay.
Fullness. My card says fullness. He was full like a horse. He loved food. He was independent. I felt like he was, the boss. He seemed very secure, that kind of thing. He'd be like a great cat to have. He didn't have I don't feel like he had a lot of issues or anything.
Oh, okay. Here's my thing, Dark Mother, because I asked him why he showed me that, because he was showing me pushing the bowl away. So I'm like, well, why did you show me pushing the bowl away? My interpretation of that was he was picky eater. Maybe he wanted more or something. I don't know, but he was showing me that bowl. Pushing the bowl out of the way. I interpreted it that he was picky, but maybe it was, I want more.
Would you fill this bowl up for me here? In case you forgot, here's my bowl.
Here's my bowl.
Something else. Very cute. Yeah. Little sweetie pie. That's the message. Basically was, I couldn't have been happier. You were a great human companion. And,
he was waiting for something better. Maybe.
That
thank you, Janice.
Kind of the energy I got, because he seems a little bit pushy and a little bit cutely bratty. Okay, let's look at somebody from your page. Amanda Ginger.
Thank you, Janice.
Are you here? Say hello, Amanda, if you're still here. Let me see here. Who else? Medusa. and Kirsten Johnson. So those are 3 names. Thank you, Janice. Very kind of you. He's waiting for something better. I love it. Please, Mom. Yeah, all of those. And
Waiting for something better.
I have some more.
Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense of how he did it. Dark Mother, because it makes sense to his little personality too. Love him.
Medusa, you answered first, so we'll go with you first. Can't waste time. Got to keep it moving. So Medusa.
Let us know if you're here, Amanda. We'll come back to you.
Yeah. I mean, I'm still waiting for you to say hello, but I didn't toss you in the bin or nothing. So Kirsten or Amanda. All righty. So now here's Medusa's question. Who drew the rat on my counter with the string? So I saw a picture of it. It's like a kitchen counter or something, and a string as if it just fallen down, but it looked exactly like a rat. A piece of string in it.
Oh, she sent you a picture of it?
Yeah, so I saw it. I don't have it here to show you guys. I don't know how to show it anyway on this. I wish I did. But where it says present or invite, I wonder if that's where you do it. She says, I was alone and was cleaning and came back, and there it was, like that. And then she noticed it. So I wonder, she wondered if somebody was giving her a message or something like that. Or was it just a weird happenstance?
Interesting. I'm trying to connect in here with the energy around the area at the time. Okay, I do feel this is a message that Spirit was bringing through. I feel like this is someone like a loved one on the other side who manipulated the string. And if you're looking at and you're looking at a message like a rat, well, a rat is very resourceful, very detail oriented. They're very survivor-ish. They're very curious. All the wonderful things there that they bring as far as in their traits. They're also very adaptable, all the things. And so if any of those things resonate, it's important to take in, because if this loved one was trying to bring you a message through it, it's like Spirit is encouraging you to kind of maybe, if you're thinking about doing something or whatever, planning ahead, not rushing into something. Yeah, I don't feel this was your ex, and I don't feel this was bad. I'm not feeling a negative thing here at all. I feel it's a very positive message for you. I feel like a medicine energy here as well. It's almost like offering you to kind of go ahead and release some shadow work maybe here as well. If you go to the medicine route here, a little bit of that going on, but very resourceful, very, yeah. Yeah, I'm not getting negative though. Mark, are you, what do
No,
you, what do you feel?
not really. No, I get more that it's almost like a message from your higher self or your
Okay.
like spirit, but
Yeah.
trying to talk to you personally about where you are right now. Um, Now, when I see the rat,
And she loves rats, so
I do
yeah.
too. I had a few as friends, believe it or not. Of course, you believe it. I used to have an acting teacher too who had a pet rat that always came to class when she taught. But another thing rats do is they clear up garbage and unwanted
Mm.
energy. So, without rats, we would just be covered in garbage, basically. And so they get rid of the garbage. They get rid of that which isn't serving us, that which is left over, that which is no longer needed. They clean it up. So I'm wondering if that might be somewhere in the message a little bit. Only because Medusa, it feels like we're looking at your thoughts, right? And everybody's thoughts, but how sometimes your thoughts, like everybody's, can end up not being helpful. Like they go against what you want, even if you're not trying. So this message feels like we're trying to bring more balance to
Oh,
your
see?
thinking, right? So
Okay.
justice, balance, and a queen of swords, which would be, to me, a lot of times the swords are the thoughts, um, or words, things like that. Um,
Truth.
so you had it in that picture, yeah, truth, the queen of swords, and she had the scales. And then here we go again. So we have justice, but it's
Look
combined
at that.
with strength. And there she is with her scales and stuff. So
And healing
yeah, it's,
with the strength.
I keep getting that it's about sometimes our thoughts take us in a direction we don't really want. Now, the reason I'm saying that too is, so now I get this one, which would usually be cups, that illusion and delusion. But look,
Right.
swords in there. So the other one would be like feelings. This is more like thoughts and words that seem one way, but they're not. And then I get, what is the last one? I'm trying to make sense of this. But this is the Three of Pentacles mixed with the Three of Swords. So again, I'm going to say that some of the thinking isn't working with you. It's kind of defeating you a little bit here, and rather than
Oh,
with you.
yeah.
I think if I put all that for me, that's what I would be kind of looking at. That just let's look at what we can release, what no longer serves us, what we can toss out with the garbage, kind of a thing.
I love that, Mark. Yes.
Yeah, that's what I'm
I'm all
hearing.
about truth and justice. Yeah.
Yeah.
And so be truth and justice for yourself, for
You.
your little Medusa inside you that still holds on to some possible trauma that needs a different narrative. Yeah. Healing.
Yeah.
Love it.
Sometimes just one little thought form or something can be like a
Yeah.
fly in the ointment that we just need to kind of go, why am I holding on to that or whatever?
Right.
Yeah, Ronnie, these cards are great. I don't know. I've not been using them very long, but I love them because they combine more than one card into one image. But anyway, they're fun. They're called Shuffle Tarot Collection C. All right, we have time for a couple more. Let me see here. Let me go down to the bottom.
I think I ordered those.
You were looking at
on Etsy, right? On Etsy. I think I did.
Yeah, I think you found them on Etsy. Yeah, that's where you found them. Yeah, it usually takes a little bit for Etsy though, and then there was
Okay.
a fortune to ship.
Yeah.
Sporty Short. Yep.
Everything costs a lot right now.
I know it's all to cause of buying tariffs for one reason. But I do like them. They're fun. I think you'll like them too when you get them. Because it just, I don't know, your mind's like mine, kind of. And you'll be all stimulated. Okay, so Sporty Shorty, are you here?
Hugging you, Medusa. You're doing a good job. And your spirit team is absolutely supporting you, obviously. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I didn't really get that that was like a negative thing from, you know, Turkey boy. I was trying to make you get better. Okay, so Sporty Shorty said they're here. Great. And we can get your questions, Sporty. Sporty, so there it is. Is my new kitty Pepper a reincarnation of Cleo? Many similarities. All righty.
Oh. That feels
New kitty Pepper.
That feels right.
Yeah.
I got the chills with that one too. Which I rarely do with these. It's so funny because I rarely get a yes when people ask this question, but I feel like this is a yes on this one. And when I checked in, I'm seeing Leo jump into Pepper, like merge. So I'm assuming that is a yes. I'm going to go with yes here, but I'm going to get a little bit more if I can. So I'll hand it over to you, Mark, if you want to go.
Yep, I'm going to say yes. Receive, accept the gift. It is. Be with it. Is it a baby? But choose non-action. So this is the one you're looking for. We don't have to keep looking. The other thing I was hearing, Sporty Shorty, is that there's some kind of a clue, I feel like, in how you've found Pepper, or how Pepper came into your awareness. Who told you about Pepper, or how did that come across? I feel like she's saying there's some little clue in that.
Yeah.
About that would make you think, oh, is this Cleo? Maybe it's the same place you got Cleo, or something like that. Or it was similar the way you got both of them. But I'm getting a big old yes on it. I love this. She reached for the stars and she made it. Look, that little kitty jumping out, doing it.
Yay.
She was successful. So I'm going to say yes, sweetie. You already said there's a lot of similarities, but probably more and more you'll see little things. Now, of course, she's going to be her new self, Pepper, but she still might have some old, behaviors or stuff that she brings along, especially when they want us to know. They try to give us a signal that it's the same one. If you ever saw that movie, A Dog's Purpose, where it's about reincarnation and Doggy coming, and when he finally got back to his original owner, like he had other lives first, but he was with his original owner when he was a little boy, and then he came back to him when his owner grew up and was old. And he caught the Frisbee exactly the way he did when he was a little boy. And so right away, that guy knew it instantly, because it was a very interesting way. So they'll do something like that a lot of the time. That's been my experience at home. I've had that kind of a.
And Pepper keeps showing me her paw, or his paw, whatever, their paw. Oh. So I don't know if there's something to do with.
Yeah. Maybe there's a little sock.
Something.
It's a little socky on her foot or something. Oh, you said you found them both in an abandoned neighborhood. Yeah, there's some similarity there. But I think the other little similarities you're noticing is that, yeah, I get yes. Terrific. I love it. A success story.
Yay.
The funny thing too is once you kind of get into that mind frame, like I really think this is, then they start showing it more and more. I mean, it becomes more and more concrete, kind of, once you're sort of open to it. In my opinion. All right. What was that question? Let me see.
One white paw, she said. One white paw. Yeah, there you go. So
Did they both have one white ball? Well, that's a definite.
interesting.
Patty Chambers, are you still here? Angela Rich, are you still here?
Pepper makes me feel like this. Patty's here.
Okay, great. Patty Chambers. And we won't have time for just a couple more. All right. Hi, guys. My Bruce passed. And Mark said he's coming back in August. All righty. Did I say exactly? Okay. I had a vivid dream of what he looks like after a prayer, just stuck on how to find him. Okay. So you feel like you know what he's going to look like, and you're stuck on how to find him. Well, that's when you turn it over. Say, universe, you need to help me in this part. I'll make sure that I get to the right kitty. Now, don't say that as if that's impossibly hard. Just, okay, I know he's coming. Here we are in August. We're getting time to meet up. Give me a sign and a signal that I need to go get him now. So in this dream, so you had a dream if you had a prayer about him. Do you remember where he was in the dream by any chance? Did he show you how big or little or, something like that? I feel like it might be
I feel like he might find you, Patty.
right.
It'll be evident. I see him finding you, but I also feel that this is an exercise for you too, an experience of kind of just allowing and trusting and having faith that the one that comes to you, no matter what they look like, is Bruce, because he'll find you. Don't worry. And it's almost like release any. I think some of these dreams and everything that you've experienced is like, I'm coming. Don't worry. I'm going to find you.
Yeah.
Even if you got a glimpse of, what they look like or whatever, they want you to release that and be open. You'll know that because it's a soul connection. And we kind of started out with a little bit of that when I think it was Christy that asked about animals. Do they have souls? And it's what you connect to. It's what you recognize in each other as your soul. So you'll know. I feel like the message here for you is to release
Fear.
Yeah, and fear or these expectations or whatever. Just allowing the universe to work.
Release.
Oh, see, release. There you go.
He said
I'm reading his cards.
so many things that I already have here in front of me. So it's kind of in one way, Patty, it's already a done deal. He's going to reconnect with you. That's the way it's going to happen. Now, he tells you, just keep your focus, that you're getting your little Bruce is coming back. So that means hold your mental, your third eye, your inner eye focus, your mind's eye. just keep focused. So you get to these hunters, stay on the path. Um, this is what so focus on the outcome that we are reunited. And here I have him.
That's so funny, Mark, because I just have to interrupt you on this because that's how I saw Bruce looking for her.
Oh.
That he has his eye on you and he's coming back and not to worry.
Yeah.
That's him looking at you. That's how I saw it because that's how he was showing me exactly those looks.
And when I started out saying it's kind of a done deal already, he's going to make this happen. Now, what might be is, he could just show up, but also you might just, hear about, I feel like he was going to be little, maybe. You might hear about kittens at your local shelter. So if that comes up, go look at them. It might just come through. You just hear about it or something. I feel like we're about ready to connect, though.
Yeah, I feel it soon as well. Yeah.
Yeah. So maybe I was right the first time when I said August, because it does feel like we're getting close to it. So don't worry too much about it if you can. Try not to worry about it. But it feels like you're right on track to me, hon. We're getting really close. And it was interesting because that one card I was pulling, what was it? This release and let it go. Look, he's all stripedy stripes. And she said in her dream.
Right, he was stripes, yeah.
Stripes are very pretty or something like that. But there's like a little cute stripedy kitten. And I like release and let it go because that's that kind of, anxiety or what if I miss them? All that. No, don't give that a lot of time. I'm coming. Yes, Bruce is a great name for pet.
I'm excited for you, Patty. I just feel it's right around the corner. I just do.
Me too. And like where you would normally maybe find
I feel like next Monday when we are on, you're going to say, I have a new baby.
Yeah. Like, where did you get Bruce to begin with? He might. Sometimes they'll try to come back the same, through the same avenue because you know it and they know it sometimes, So think about that too. All right. Do we have time for one more?
We're over time.
Okay. We don't have time. Right. All right, guys. Thank you so much. We got through quite a few, but not all.
We did, yeah.
Because we were at 30, and now we're at 30. So, we at least did 10. And that's good. So, guys, thank you for joining us. We always appreciate you being here. There's always a lot of little pets to talk to. We can't get to all of them, but I appreciate them being here too. And I hope you enjoyed the readings, whether it was for your pet or for someone else's.
And thank you so much for your love for the fur babies and how you hold space for each other. It always is so nice to see. Thank you for your support of both of us and our channels and your donations. And thank you to all the moderators. Appreciate you so much.
We sure do. Well. And one other quick little short, I'm going to tell you a quick short story about Meriwether because I love her. But I was
Can you take off the comment so we can see?
Yeah. She, she's my mighty huntress of all my cats. And I was just looking at her yesterday and I was so proud of her because, she wants to kill birds and things. But I had a talk with her and I sat down and I tried to explain to her how, the birds were part of our family. I it's a bigger family. I liked them. I wanted to feed them. I was putting food out because I want them to eat. I'm not wanting you to kill them or anything, and she was listening and putting up with it kind of. But she has been so nice. She hasn't killed a bird in quite a long time since I had that talk. But she was so cute yesterday and she's been doing this recently. She goes out to where the bird feeder is and she lays with her back to it and just allows the birds all to eat. And because they wouldn't land if she was out there. So now they're all landing and eating. and trusting her not to get them. And she just acts like I can see her doing it for me, kind of. It's like I would really like to catch them, because it's hard not to catch them. But I'm doing it because Mark asked me to. We're one happy family. But it's so cute because I like when she turns her head the other direction, like, well, I'm not going to look at them because that's a little too hard.
That's really too hard. That's asking too much.
And so she was being so good. And then while I was watching them, there was a squirrel eating too with the birds. And all of a sudden, she heard the squirrel, and that was too much. So she had to chase the squirrel up a tree. But she didn't bother any birds. She just avoided all them. Anyway,
I love that.
Because I feel like it's another example of when you talk to them, you have your little talk, that it can make a difference.
Yeah, they hear you.
And they try
to hear you. Merriweather.
Anyway, she's such a sweetie pie.
Yay.
All right, guys, we love you, and we'll see you again next week.
Love you.
Bye-bye. End.